After 2 years in which the world had almost come to a standstill because of the COVID-19 pandemic, the world can celebrate Christmas again in pomp and in fanfare. The outbreak of the coronavirus had brought havoc to many, unparalleled fear, global pandemonium, and despondence. The world was at tenterhooks. Lives were in turmoil. Lives were hanging in the balance. Now the stage is set for wild scenes of celebration. What are the highlights of Christmas? What are the tenets of humanity? What are the values? What are the practices? What are systems placed? And what are the tendencies? In order to look at these and many more, we'll start by looking at a poem, a song written by Howard Thurman. It is a song that summarizes all. It touches on the real core values of humanity. It goes beyond that. It goes beyond simple celebration. It is a poem that focuses on what Christmas really means. The poem goes like this. When the song of the angels is still, when the stars in the sky are gone, when the kings and princes are home, when the shepherds are back with their flock, the real work of Christmas begins. To find the lost, to heal the broken, to feed the hungry, to release the prisoner, to rebuild nations, to bring peace among brothers, to make music in the heart. When the festive season begins, we see changes. What are the changes? We see the hustle and bustle of Christmas shopping, crowded shopping malls, packed streets, packed food outlets, hair salons, furniture shops, car rentals, restaurants and other food outlets such as hotels are awash with visitors and patrons. Parking spaces in the central business district, bus stations and rural-bound buses that are plying regional routes. There is jostling for space to travel across the region. All these are awash with visitors. There is so much anxiety in the people. That is what Christmas means. Fruit and vegetable stores, market stalls are all crowded and they experience huge sales. There are high hopes. Most people, except those who are in the essential services, take a break, a well-deserved break to be with family, and mostly come back in the new year. The good thing is about Christmas is that even the non-Christians celebrate. It is an opportunity to converge and express the spirit of communality, togetherness. The family bonds are revisited. Old friendships are rekindled. Families buy large quantities of food and drink. Or a simple family gathering enjoying a home-cooked meal. Together, we enjoy luscious meals by the fire on a warm evening. Groups of young boys and young girls walk around, move around in the communities, sharing greetings, wishes, encouraging each other for the upcoming year. They talk to strangers. They meet people they have never met before. The language is common. It is the human language. We share laughter and we reminisce and look forward to the future. As we celebrate Christmas, let us take cognizance of the fact that there are millions of less privileged people. Let's extend our hands and give generously, for the Bible says, "Blessed is the hand that giveth than the one that taketh." That is the spirit of Christmas. Let us dig into our pockets, no matter how shallow or depleted they are, and remember, we have a social mandate, a responsibility that is sacrifice, is part of Christmas. Christmas is also time to reminisce, to recollect, to look at ourselves in the mirror and find new avenues of making life better, more meaningful, livable for all, to improve standards of living. The old woman next door, the orphan who has not been going to school, the one who has no items of clothing, the one who has no food. Let's put a cheer on his or her face. Remember, together we can make it. We are rich in our diversity. In spite of color, in spite of political affiliation, in spite of religion, we are one. We are human beings. That's the spirit of Christmas. Sadly, Christmas time is also a time for tragedies to strike. Relationships can go sour, leading to estrangement, separation, or even cases of divorce. There are many accidents which happen on the highways. People drive recklessly, drunken driving, overloading of buses, cars, vans, lorries. All these problems can strike without notice. Due to speeding and drunken driving, Many lives have been lost. Fatal crashes have caused the maiming of many and claimed lives. There is general excitement during this time, and people are prone to be involved in accidents. Some have drowned while swimming. Some are driving recklessly on the highway. Some are failing to observe basic traffic rules. Some decide to experiment with alcohol. There's a lot of violence taking place, leading to loss of lives and serious injuries or permanent scars. Some people also have a tendency of overspending, which may have dire consequences when the year begins. School fees, rentals, transport, food, stationery. They fail to save for the lean days which characterize the beginning of each year. That idea of saving for the rain day is lost in the excitement of Christmas. As people travel and leave their properties unattended, there are dangers of theft and burglary, loss of valuable property, valuable items people may live to regret when Christmas is over. Remember that at the end of the festive season, the excitement will fade. It will trail off, but the real life situations will remain. Remember to pray for life, for peace, for love, understanding among human beings. These have to prevail. These constitute the real spirit of Christmas. As Christmas fades into the distance, remember, we will continue to live. We will embrace the new year, and we will have hopes and aspirations to fulfill. We will have jobs to attend to. We will have families to attend to. We will have school to attend to. We will have all the other responsibilities that are associated with humanity. So let us strive to live after Christmas and live well. Let the smiles invade our faces. Let there be love. Let there be forgiveness. Let there be understanding, and let there be peace. The spirit of Christmas should overshadow all. I believe the spirit of Christmas is an opportunity for humanity to rethink and rebrand itself. We may have differences, but there is no development without contradiction. But contradiction does not make us different. It makes us stronger. It brings progress. And progress is all we strive for in this life. As we slowly move into yet another year, let our endeavors at family, at community, at provincial, at country, at regional, at continental, and at international level be for harmony, peace, and love. If we don't take responsibility now, we will be responsible for whatever will happen in the future. That is our mandate. That is our duty. Today's elders have just borrowed the future from today's youth. Let the spirit of Christmas guide us as we surge forward into the future.